No, I mean editing is a
right,
beautiful thing. Hey guys, this is Jay Burton with a new series called Basics. Pretty much this is just to let you up and comer wannabe fighters, you know, learn how to actually throw a strike and not look stupid while you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So we have our test dummy over here. My good boy Austin Gangler.
Hey, you see that finger?
It's kind of bent.
No, wrong finger.
Alright, so
what's up, everybody?
this is Austin Gangler, my buddy, my good friend.
They don't even know my first name. Anyway.
Alright, anyway. Pretty much the basics. We're going to talk about a little bit about stance before we go throwing strikes. First thing with strikes is you got to have your stance. You got to have your base, your everything. Your stance is everything. Me personally, I like a wider stance. I don't like my feet going, you know, where they're close. I like them where they're wider. You know, gives me more mobility, gives me more, yes, I like it, work it. Yes, there we go. Alright, anyway, you know, you gotta have your little, you know, your feet. You gotta always make sure your feet stays, you know, in sync, you know. Alright, so pretty much once when you get your stance down, whatever suits you is what will work in that fight. But let's talk about, I swear to these, over here doing a swan and shit. Anyway, okay, let's talk about strikes. So when we go to throw a strike, we're going to talk. My what? My power hand in the back. I thought that's common sense. Okay, I thought common sense was putting your power hand in the back. Well, alright. If you're right-handed, you're going to be orthodox. If your power hand's in the left, you're southpaw. Okay? So your power hand's always going to want to sit in the back because this is where you're going to be able to generate more technique, more power in that strike. So, if I'm in my stance, I'm in orthodox position. So when I got my hands up, you always want to have it chin high. You don't want to have it down here. I mean, unless you're pretty good with your defense. But anyway, besides the point, when you're going to throw a strike, you're going to want to throw with your. You want to pay attention to it. You want to throw like that. When you throw, you want to throw it out, but you want to turn your arm into a position where your hands like this. So you don't want to go like that. You know, you're just throwing like a punch out there. You're not doing it really technical. So when you go to sit here and throw a strike, you same thing with your straight, which is your backhand. Your jab's always your first, your closest. So if it's the same thing for this, this is your jab. This is your jab. Whatever is closest to the fighter is your jab. The farthest is your straight. So your straight is pretty much generated by the hip rotation when you go to throw it. It's the same basic thing, like that. You sit here and you twist your arm, but you want to also use your hip. So when you go ahead and hold it up like that. You want to turn. You want to turn to get the most technique out of it, the most torque, the most power. Faster you do it, the better, because opponent won't be able to see it. If you're going to go like that, they're going to be able to see it. You know, so pretty much basics. So pretty much every time you throw a strike, you want to keep your other hand up. So what we're going to demonstrate here is a 1-2. your 1 is your jab, your 2 is your straight. So when you do a 1-2, it's going to look a little bit like this.
Try to stay like parallel so they can see.
There you go. A 3 and 4 will be your hooks. So the same thing. So 1's your left, 2 is your right, 3 is your left, and 4 is your right. So hooks
So
would be like this.
So, even is your power hand.
Even is your,
Odd is your less powerful hand.
yeah, there you go. So a 3, which when you throw your hooks, you're going to want to twist your hip too. You're going to want to turn, but make sure you keep your hand up to your face. Like I always said, no less than jaw high. So like that. So you want to keep, to make sure, I mean, you're going to probably want to extend it a little bit more or less accordingly to your, opponent's range. So same thing for your right. There you go. There's the basics for your 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay guys, there was your tutorial on your 1 through 4 strikes. The next time we're going to be practicing how to throw a proper kick on the next episode. I'm Drop Dead Sexy.